Pattison State Park. It's a beautiful state park up in northwest Wisconsin, and our major features here are the waterfalls. I'd consider it like a hidden gem, so we annually receive between 150 and 180,000 visitors each year. When you come to our park, obviously, you're going to be drawn to just the size of Big Manitou Falls. It's the tallest waterfall in Wisconsin, and it's actually the fourth tallest waterfall east of the Rocky Mountains. So when people hear about that, they want to see that.
I'm very used to being let down at the waterfalls in Wisconsin, going to a lot of the state parks, getting really excited for the waterfall hike, and then you get there and it's just a drizzle. So we were just down at Starved Rock, Illinois not too long ago and checked out their waterfall. It was very underwhelming, so to be able to come here and see this today was pretty impressive.
It's gorgeous. It's wonderful to see, and especially with all the rain that we've had so far in the spring. It's roaring.
It's a great way to spend some family time and just touring around and checking out different waterfalls throughout the year. The park is open year-round, but the main attraction are the waterfalls, but we also have a campground, beach and swimming area. We have hiking trails. We have a reservable historic shelter building. We also have cross-country ski trails in the winter that we groom.
But the big thing is the falls, right?
The big attraction are the waterfalls, yes.
This is by far the most impressive waterfall I've seen in Wisconsin. I love it. We've actually traveled a lot around Wisconsin and Illinois and Minnesota, and we love waterfalls. And this is by far one you don't want to miss.
Big Manitou Falls is the tallest in Wisconsin at 165 feet. And Little Manitou Falls is a beautiful twin waterfall about 35 feet tall. The headwaters of the Black River is about 22 miles upstream of the park, a small lake bordering Wisconsin, Minnesota. And below us, below Big Manitou Falls, it travels down to the Nemadji River, which flows into Lake Superior. The geology of the park is very interesting. Millions of years ago, there was some shifts in some of the rock features. And so when you look at the waterfalls at both properties, you'll see a lot of the darker, more igneous rock called basalt. And then you'll also see some of the lighter brown sedimentary rock. So millions of years ago, there was a shift in those two types of rock, and that's what formed the waterfalls at both properties. It's on the Douglas Fault. What the Ice Age did was, as the ice sheet receded, it took away a lot of the overburden on top of these rocks, kind of exposing more of the sedimentary rock, and also cleaning off kind of the darker, blacker basalt rock where the falls came over. It depends on the time of the year. A lot of people comment to me, especially when they take pictures, they'll see some brownish streaks coming over the falls, and they'll ask me, what is that? So there is a little bit of color to the water, and the main thing that causes that are some tannins, and tannins are some minerals and organic matter in the soil, and once we get a lot of rain or runoff in the spring, a lot of those tannins wash into the river, and that's what creates kind of that brownish color. It's a very special year for Wisconsin State Parks, our 125th anniversary. Interstate State Park being the first park that was dedicated in 1900. We're actually the sixth state park. We were dedicated in 1920, so we celebrated our centennial not too long ago. But it's a great year for Wisconsin State Parks. A lot of us are having some programs and selling merchandise to kind of celebrate the 125 years of state parks. Well, I think it's a great opportunity, and the one thing that I think Wisconsin has blessed us is we have, the natural beauty, the natural resources that we can offer. And so we have over 50 state parks within the state, along with several state forests, state natural areas. So all of these public places that kind of offer unique attractions and amenities. And I think people that like to just want to get outdoors, if it's a beautiful weekend or they're taking a vacation, I think that they can certainly visit one of our beautiful state parks in Wisconsin.
I like just being out in nature, seeing the waterfalls is just, a great reminder of you could get out in nature and just kind of relax and unwind.
At Pattison State Park, we do have different viewing points on both sides of the gorge for Big Manitou Falls. Typically, springtime of the year, if people want to see waterfalls, it's most of the time they're gonna be seeing some really good waterfalls.
Yeah, the flow of the falls right now is pretty impressive. We were just told that this is a great time of year to be here at the falls to be able to see the amount of water coming over. So I guess if it's a kind of a drought, it's not going to be as impressive. So I'm just glad that we're able to kind of catch it at a great time of year with the winter runoff and some of the rain we've got.
The waterfalls are just beautiful. It's fun to be able to see Wisconsin just on foot, and in Minnesota as well. And it's a great place. It's a great way to explore. I love being on bikes and I love going on hikes as well. And it's just fun to just be right in nature.
I hope people take the opportunity to visit, some of Wisconsin's beautiful state parks, especially in our 125th year that we're celebrating. A lot of state parks are going to be having programs throughout the summer into the fall, kind of promoting this, our 125 years. Again, we're blessed with just, beautiful natural areas in this state. So I just encourage people to come out and if you haven't visited state parks before, or if you're new to the area, or if you have friends and family, it's a great opportunity to spend some quality time and visit the attractions at the state parks.